Salut tout le monde! Hello everyone! Today we'll be doing another episode of Spore. Last time we had just finished the cell stage. Our little cell had just grown a tiny little brain and some legs, and it was just swimming out of the water and getting on land. So we were about to start the creature stage. Unfortunately though, my save got messed up and I tried to do video and the quality was awful, so I'll be doing a new save, but it'll be the same creature, so it's just a different planet, but it won't really affect very much. So today I'm hoping to get that established, basically, and to get a good chunk of the creature stage done, because it is one of the longer stages. There's no way we'll be able to do it in only one episode anyway. So hopefully we'll get enough of it done without the episode being, like, way too long. I'm gonna try and keep it 20 minutes or under. So we may as well get started. So I'm just gonna pick a planet and I'm gonna start right from the creature stage, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. I like to pick one that's not too far from the center here, but I like blue water, so I don't want the green murky stuff. So I'm gonna go with one of these two. I guess I'll go with the green. I'm just gonna start at the creature stage here. We were an omnivore, so I'm gonna pick that. And my creations, there's this crazy thing, which is basically the creature we had, so I think it might be slightly different theme. So we're just gonna go on normal because easy is for noobs, and I'm gonna name it the same thing it was named before. Well, I can't name it the same thing. That's terrible. I guess I'll name it Yes, race. It's the opposite. So, we're gonna get started with that. And it really shouldn't change much. We're basically just skipping the first stage, which doesn't actually give you all that much anyways, so it really shouldn't be a problem. I think the only difference is we'll be lacking like one ability in each stage, maybe, but that might just be given when we have chosen our which method of eating that we have anyway, so. Then we get the same cinematic again. So if you missed that for some reason, or if you just want to see it again, well, here it is. And the weird sounds that they make. I think our creature was a little more yellow than that and had a bit less spikes, but we'll fix it and it'll be basically the same. So, how exciting. You can probably read this text, so I'm not gonna bother to read it for you. Especially since we already read it. And we got some stuff to do in the little amount of time that we got. So it's welcoming us to the land. Basically we got our progress bar down here, just like last time, and we gotta earn DNA to move it up. There's little brain icons on it, as you can see probably. Each time you reach one of those, your brain gets a little bigger, and these little icons with the creatures means that you can add creatures to your pack, so they like help you out with stuff. So just like I said, you fill it by building relationships with other species or forcing them to become extinct. So basically that's the whole goal of being a creature. Eating stuff, befriending people, and destroying people. So you gotta eat because your health bar is down here with your portrait, but you've also got your hunger bar, so you better keep an eye on that stuff. And how you gain parts now, there's little skeletal thingies all over the place, so you just go and click on those. Get some nice new parts. So it's just saying that we got some parts, how exciting, and you can use the mating call just like last time to mate, which is very important as always. So I'm gonna mate and add some parts on, and that should pretty much get us all figured out. And the way that, oh my goodness, there's a little baby in the way, goodness gracious. The way that combat works, you've got these little combat skills, and their efficiency and which ones you have is determined by what you have on your creature. And you use those to sap the health of your enemies, basically. Just like any combat, really. Trying to kill the enemy. And befriending other races works a little differently. You've got skills, and it's also determined by what you've got on your creature. But the difference is that it brings you you got like a little bar on the top part of your screen that you fill up by like dancing or singing to the other creature. And you basically have to match whatever they're doing in order to have maximum efficiency. So I'm just gonna give them a different mouth. Let's see, bite and sing, bite and sing. Bite and sing. I'm gonna grab this one. Actually, no. I'm gonna grab the beak. Two can't. I think I two can. I'll give it 2 mouths. Because why not? Right? I mean, geez, who doesn't want 2 mouths, right? You can eat twice the food. Let's see. Oh, 2 really long mouths? Nah. Good enough as it is. Alright. Give it some arms. No, we can't afford arms right now. Doesn't need 2 of the same thing, though. Don't need the spikes. These things, what they do. Just gotta get that. Let's see what they do. Okay. So they add jumping ability. But I think feet can do that as well. If I get different feet. It's very important to pick stuff with the skills that you want. So as you can see, like this has jump, dance, speed, and health. But they're all level 1, so like sometimes you might want level 2s or whatever. So you gotta keep an eye on what you're getting. I think I'm gonna go with... I like speed. I'm gonna go with this one. It's a really weird looking creature. Give it big toenails. Very menacing. Yeah. We can't afford arms, evidently. Let's see. We don't need jump on this anymore because we already have jump. Give us some DNA to use in other stuff. I don't think we need this eye right now. Whatever. I'll keep it. Weapons. I think I can switch this for a better one. One that looks like a Devo hat. I think that's wonderful. It's probably one of my favorite things just because it looks like a Devo hat. I don't know, I'm kind of weird. Let's see, what can I replace this with? Oh, it's not actually giving me anything at all. Okay. Lengthen the spine so it looks completely ridiculous. Oh my gosh. This thing is bizarre. It's just bizarre. I don't think we can really afford anything, so I guess it will be just like that. I'm gonna change the paint a little because it doesn't match what we had. I think it's basically the same, just it was yellow for the base color. More like this, I think. Yeah, that's about right. So, we're gonna look like this crazy thing. And we'll see how it goes. Look at us hatching in our little egg. Oh my gosh, our eyes are giant. Look at our eyes. Oh! I don't know how it holds up those big eyes. So basically when you're born, you learn your new skills if you have any new ones. So we're learning to spit. I don't think we're learning any new social skills. Apparently we're not being very sociable right now. It's unfortunate. We only have sing, which we get from our beak. Alright. Growing on up. So basically you've got a little mini-map here that shows you where there's other species that you can befriend or destroy. So I'm gonna go over here and see who's our neighbors. And also you'll find parts all over the place, so it's always good to— oh my gosh! That thing looks so weird, its eyes are ginormous. It looks like it has one big eye with two pupils and irises. It's pretty creepy. I'm gonna try and be friends with it because, I don't know, it looks pretty simple. It probably doesn't have great skills. So that's the bar I was telling you about. You gotta do the same thing in order to impress them. You you do a different thing, it'll still fill the bar a little, but it really won't do much for you. So, and because it's an alpha, like you can see when you put your mouse over it, it's an alpha. If you befriend or kill alphas, it'll give you parts. So you always want to look for the alphas. Just they're a little harder to kill or befriend, so sometimes it's like you gotta weigh your options. And usually you gotta befriend a certain number of things to befriend the whole species. So there you go. Now they're my allies. So if I'm ever hurt, if I go to one of their nests, then it'll heal me, which is pretty handy. Because I do die in this stage sometimes, which is kind of sad. But it happens. So let's go see what these things are. Oh, I don't even know how to pronounce that. Kicker? Sicker? I don't know. I'm gonna go attack them because I'd like to keep it sort of balanced between the two. Between being social and being totally evil. So, the combat system is a lot more intense later on when you've got more skills to destroy people with. And you can take it from the range and then use your spit powers. Try and destroy them. Rawr. There you go. I'm gonna eat his carcass so I can regain some health, because I'm nearly dead here. And then I'm gonna take it out on these guys. But first, I'm gonna grab these parts. Because parts are the road to happiness. Or something. I'm not really sure. So I got the alpha out of the way, so the rest of the pack shouldn't be too hard to deal with. Alrighty. Come on, I'm gonna eat you in the face. Arr. Look at me in my two mouths. Such a weirdo. Alright, now I've just gotta deal with one of these, and then I'll be all set. Please don't go in the water. I'm not a good swimmer, even though I came from the ocean. If you go too far into the ocean, a giant creature just pops up out of nowhere and eats you. It's pretty frightening. Oh ho! I think our brain just grew a little bit. Check this out. Oh, this little pea-sized brain turned into a kind of potato-sized brain. A small potato, but a potato. It's pretty good. So now I can get someone in my pack, which is sweet, because it makes everything a lot easier. So I'm gonna go be friends with someone in my pack. That's how you get them in there. If you can find an alpha to be in your pack, it's usually pretty handy. Unfortunately, we don't have any alphas around right now, so we'll just befriend a regular Circe. I don't even know how to pronounce my own species name. It's pretty terrible. So, look at them dancing. They're all happy. Hello, friend. You've added a creature to your pack. Blah 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 blah. Yay. So I'm gonna mate, grab some new parts. It's important to keep track of your parts. If you don't update often, you might just die, which is terrible. Also, there's another thing about mating that helps your species to develop, so it's important to do it often. Do it. Yep. Plus, look how happy they look. They're dancing and everything. It's wonderful. So, I've got a lot more DNA now, which is wonderful. You've got to keep track of how complex your creature is, though. You can't add too much stuff. You couldn't put like a zillion eyes on it, for example. That would just be too many eyes. So, I'm gonna give it less conspicuous forward eye. I'm gonna give it these ones. It's gonna have a lot of eyes. Yeah. Wonder if I can make the spine even longer. Oh my gosh, how long can this get? Oh my goodness. Oh, undo that. Thanks. Ah. Alright. This thing is looking pretty weird. There, that's like what happens if you slouch way too much forever. I'm not even kidding, kids. Don't slouch too much. It'll mess you up. Well, not to this extent, but you know. So we should probably get some arms, because we don't have any arms. Arms are important. They're good for stuff. I'm gonna grab some weird looking arms maybe. Nah. Dub elbow. Deltroid. I'll grab this one. Actually the other ones look funnier. These ones look silly. So. It's gonna have pretty long arms. Oh my gosh, look at this thing. It's like bizarre. It's just bizarre. Alright, so let's give it some cool hands. Some hands with good skills. So right now we don't have really many social skills, so we may as well get some with good social skills. So some with pose, I guess, would be pretty good. I'll grab these ones. Alright. I think that'll probably do. Just gonna turn that. I don't even know which direction that should go in. Oh dear. I'm not sure what happened here. Okay. This thing is gonna walk really, really weird. Alright, so we should probably upgrade our social skills a little bit because we don't have the best. So, actually, did we get any new mouths? Yeah, we did. Oh, I wonder if I can replace our mouths with those ones. Yes, I can. There we go. This thing is looking pretty bizarre, but it's cool. That's how Spore usually goes. Yeah, I'm not gonna change it too much. I mean, it already looks pretty neat. Can we afford anything? No, just use like all our points. Alright, well we'll have to get more DNA. So let's go see what this thing looks like now. Probably pretty ridiculous. Unfortunately, we're getting close to the end of our time. That's the thing with the creature stage. It takes a little while. It's one of the funnest stages in the game, really. So we learned pose. So it's good to have lots of social skills. You know, if you want to go down the social tree at all. If you just want to kill everything, you know, you don't need them at all, so. You can just eat most things. Look at it! It's like the maximum of slouching. And we can jump just barely. Alright, so let's go find something to be friends with before our time is up. Okay, these things are kind of weird. They look sort of like little elephant things. Okay. Got an alpha here. See, with a pack member, it goes up a lot faster. Oh no, we don't have that. Well, we're gonna do this, I guess. Look how upset it's gonna get. It's freaking out. Just do a thing. There we go. I like how they did the trunk. It looks pretty cool. I never really imagined someone putting a trunk on that, so it's neat to see. Ooh, there's another alpha over there. Heck yeah. Aw, we still don't have that. At least our singing is excellent. Doesn't matter if you're mad, dude. We just sang to you in the most wonderful way. Come on. Let's just go. Go! Alright. So now we gotta befriend one more. We got some new graspers. No, we don't even have that. Whatever. Okay, I know you're upset, but we can't do that. Alright. That'll do. Hurrah! More DNA for us. I'm gonna see if I can reach that fruit. Nope. Even with my long arms. Well, there's some low fruits in these shrubs. Get out of my way, pack dude. Ooh. Trying to eat here. Stealing all my fruits. Alpha Zip Zop. Oh, the Zip Zops. I'm gonna go fight them because I'm trying to stay like in the middle of the... Like if you click on this, you can see your history. I'm trying to stay in the middle here. I like to be in the middle of things. not too angry at everything, not too nice to everything. How I roll. We're gonna beat these guys. Zips off. Sounds like something Bill Cosby would say. Right up there with Puddin' Pops and wearing awesome sweaters. Alright, you. Another alpha. See, having a pack member is super handy. They can take beatings for you. It's wonderful. You just gotta make sure they don't die, because then you gotta go get another one. Which is a pain. Oh, we got new feet. That's pretty cool. You there. You are gonna die. Sorry, it's not personal. Just staying in the middle here. Using our silly hats to spit on people. Toxic stuff, I'm guessing. Just grab some meat already, goodness gracious. Yeah, they have the little zapper things on their butts. Oh, we still have one more to kill? Oh, whoops. Come here, you. I'm coming for you. It's been 21 minutes. I think after this I'm gonna go back to the nest, see what I can add, and then save. And that'll be it for the day. See, if you kill something, then when you go to its nest, you'll be able to heal, which is pretty nice. Look at our little jump. Probably doesn't work very well when you're slouching to that extent. Ooh, parts. I like parts. I always try and get like all the parts, which takes forever, so I'm probably not going to do that this time. I'm just going to try and get through the stage. Don't need everything taken forever when you're doing a let's play. If you guys want to see all the parts, you can always play the game. I'm sure it doesn't cost much these days. But if I happen to collect all the parts, that'd be pretty cool. So let's lay an egg. I like how the eyes just kind of wobble around. It's like it doesn't really care where its top half goes. Alright, we got an egg. So let's see what we can add, and then that'll be it for the day. Get some new hands. The ones that are in the same line tend to just be like an upgrade, basically. So it's good to upgrade when you can. Are there any new feet? New feet for us? Ah, yes, new feet. Wonderful. Look at that. It's like crazy bird legs. Claws. Less claws. Yeah, that'll do. Alright, so we gotta see what we can add. Level 3 spit. But I also want to put one of these on here, because glide is a very useful skill. At least for me. Look at it, it's got like bunny ears. It's gonna fly from its head, basically. Its head, which is kind of its tail. It's a very awkward creature. Really long bunny ear things. Yep. This is how I make my creatures. They look really bizarre, but it's cool. Make it a little taller. Yeah. Oh my goodness, this thing is looking more and more ridiculous by the second. So let's see. We don't really have much DNA left. It'd be nice to get more of the social skills, but I don't really think we can afford anything right now. We also got more combat skill to get. I think we have one more combat skill that we don't have. So. Can we get new eyes? We'll have to get new eyes that are kind of like those, but, you know, not quite the same. Since those are sort of primitive. Oh, those are kind of weird looking. Let's see how they look. Oh, they're like really tiny and boggy. They're super weird looking. Maybe if I make them like really big. Really big. Ooh. Oh my gosh. That's pretty frightening. Oh my goodness. No, this is literally kind of scaring me, so I'm just gonna stick with the primitive ones. They're kind of more cartoony, which I prefer because those ones are pretty scary. So, I think that'll be it for this time. So I'm gonna save and exit, and then that will be it for today's episode. But first, a short cinematic. Look it, they're leaving. Whoa, that's some weird looking creatures. They look like pears with legs. I guess that's probably what they were going for. Our parent looks sad and now very excited. It's like it didn't think we would hatch or something. Jeez, have some faith in your kids, people. Goodness gracious. So my species is migrating to a new nest. So basically on your mini-map now, there's going to be a little path here, like it's showing us. And you can see where your nest is in like the general direction. So basically you go over there, you claim a new nest, and you have a bigger nest. Also you get newer creatures because you're not stuck in the same place. So, wow, those things are really weird. Alright, so I'm just gonna save here. So, it's been nice playing with you guys. In the next episode I'm hoping to get to the new nest, get some DNA, some new parts. As usual, you want all the parts, right? So, hopefully we'll get a good chunk of the creature stage done. Because, I mean, we got about a quarter of it done. Hopefully we'll be able to get more done next time, because I'd like it to take less than 4 episodes, you know? So, I hope you enjoyed episode 2 of Spore. I'll see you next time, and thanks for watching.